Glory be to God in all things. It's a pleasure to be back in front of the legislature again, doing something again what people thought was impossible, trying to stand up for something that we would like to see. As you recall, we sponsored the Unity Ride with the Dakota Native Americans some time ago, and everybody thought that was impossible. And we brought the Native Americans out from the West through Kingston, and that was a very great thing for Kingston. You know, that person that gave his life, Chief Gus High Eagle, died of the inability to get a liver. So I'm very moved by the position that people are taking about, you know, liver donor and transplants. Speaking about the impossible, many people have suggested that this is a thing that's been completely worked out with the railroads and trails, and I acknowledge that. But one thing that's not being talked about really is continued and through service to Bel Air. Now, this is something that an outside group called Explore the Catskills is looking into very vigorously. We've invited other rail manufacturers who are currently manufacturing the state-of-the-art environmentally friendly engines. We're getting people involved in the Sydney Olympics to help us with a study that they built the light rail system for the Sydney Olympics. And there is a bid from state of New York on the 2026 Olympics, which could go one way or the other. But we feel that it would be much wiser to be prepared with a train that would be able to supply service from here all the way to Bel Air Mountain. And we're talking with the Delaware County Railroad with a shared rail program, and we can join up with that railroad up there. It doesn't have to be the end of the railroad. I think it's a moral imperative that what our grandfathers built for us and labored and died and gave their all, everything, to make this place what it is, the towns that the railroad built, all the things up the corridor that wouldn't be there unless it was for the railroad. We are lobbying hard and bringing in outside experts to study the potential for a fully operational rail system to Bel Air. And that's what we're about. And this is impossible, but some people here have said it's not. We'd like to go forward and see how possible it is, and I'd like to ask for a committee of our own to study that possibility, if it's possible. If we could have a few people to give up their time and so we could have our experts come in and weigh in on this. We really think it's important not to lose that railroad. Once we tear it up, we're never putting it back. We're never putting it back. We can't do it. Thank you.